Yo, what's good, YouTube? Yeah, why my list looking like that, bro? It's cause my shorty. But what's good, YouTube? Damn, my list looking. I'm looking crazy. All right, bro. Um, Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic just got traded for Anthony Davis.
There aren't many
What the fuck?
things that can stop the
This is
entire
actually the
NBA
craziest
world.
Yo, I saw this last night. It was like 9/11, bro. It was like, damn. I'm always gonna remember where I was when Luka Doncic got traded for Anthony fucking Davis.
At 10
like
p.m.
it's 2K.
on a Saturday
Like it's 2K25,
Did someone
bro.
score 100 points? Did LeBron hastily retire in the middle of the season?
The
What?
fuck?
Did Michael
Hell
Jordan
no.
come back
Nah,
out
Shannon's
of
gotta be
retirement? What could
Shannon's got
possibly
hit.
get
Someone
everyone
seriously
riled
bro?
up out of
Can't
nowhere?
tell if real or fake no more.
Oh my God. We all said in unison as news broke that the Mavericks traded Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I figured this was just
I thought it was
some
fake.
big
Yo, I thought it was fake too. But when TSP posted it, I knew it wasn't fake. By the way, OG people know. First off, my shirt's on the wrong way. Let me fix that. OG people know. Like, if you a real one, right? You go on Instagram and you want some sports knowledge. Go follow the official sports place. There used to be called the sports place, but now it's the official sports place. I've been following them since like 10K, bro. They are the fastest niggas all with highlights and news, bro.
Job. And I was
ever
waiting
since
for follow-up tweets saying false alarm. The Mavericks actually aren't brain dead. I can't believe you guys fell for it. But within minutes, it was clear that this trade was unfortunately very real.
I got
the Mavericks are in fact out of their minds. The same player who Mark Cuban said he would rather leave his wife before giving up. The same player who was responsible for a third of the organization's finals appearances, the same player who by the grace of God miraculously fell into their lap 7 years ago, is now gone. And after looking at the reported details of this exchange, how it went down and who was involved, this is, without exaggeration, the most shocking trade in NBA history.
Unless the Mavs win a chip. It's the worst trade in NBA history. I ain't gonna lie, the Mavs have to win a chip if they want it to be a good trade. They have to win a trip, bro. If they go to the conference
Super Bowl
finals
59 is right around the corner, and DraftKings is here to make the big game even better because they are offering all new customers $200 in bonus bets instantly after betting just $5. On DraftKings at Jimmy's Bets. By now, the reality of the situation should be setting in. It has not. A trade so insane that fans are now.
Why did they even throw Jalen Hood? Why did the Jazz even need to be in this shit? No, like, honestly, the Jazz got a half-eaten piece of lettuce and 2 Dorito chips. Bro, why would you even... Jalen Hood Shafino? I never heard of that guy in my life, bro. Bro, like, I would have got, like...
Theorizing if the league did it for the sake of ratings. Imagine concocting a deal so heinous that your fans literally think you're doing it for clout. That is how crazy this trade is. And there's about a dozen reasons why this is legitimately the most shocking deal we have ever seen. First, according to multiple sources, none of the players even knew this trade was happening. Not Luka, not Anthony Davis, not even.
That's how it always is until
LeBron James.
Now LeBron knew, bro. LeBron knew. You can't tell me LeBron
in the
didn't know.
shadows. In the shadows? What is this? The Illuminati? What do you mean in the shadows? And turns out this was the cleanest way this deal could have gone down. Because the next component that makes this truly the craziest.
I think I understand this part because I feel like if it was out that they're shipping Luka, his value goes down, no? But, nigga, it don't matter if his value went down because you traded for fucking Anthony Davis in the first round fucking pick and Max Christie's fucking bum ass.
Trade to ever happen? Luka never requested a trade. He's been in Dallas his entire career, and outside of a few rumors, nothing suggested he wouldn't be a lifer in that organization. There wasn't any buildup, there wasn't any reports of a disgruntled Luka making demands. It just happened. Out of the blue, which is reason number 3. The Mavs just traded away a top 3 asset in the NBA.
Yo, when has this ever happened? It's like Kobe Bryant getting traded, bro.
NBA without even shopping him. No bidding wars, no asking around and assessing.
That's like, bro, this is the equivalent of motherfucking trading Kobe Bryant in his prime for fucking Rasheed Wallace and a first round pick to the Pistons.
Their offers, they just made the call to the Lakers and accepted the deal. Can you imagine the haul Dallas would have got if they actually...
Oh my They would have gotten everything, bro. They could have gotten KD and all the fucking picks Phoenix has left.
Shopped Luka around the league for a couple of months. Oh, you want to give us Luka? Here is our entire franchise.
I don't want Luka.
Players, the coaches, the building, the staff, my firstborn child. Take it all. Thanks for doing business. I'll figure out the details later. If Rudy Gobert is worth 2 starters.
Oh my god. This back-to-back is actually the craziest I've ever seen.
5 first-rounders and a pick swap. If Mikal Bridges is worth
Oh my god.
5 first-rounders, a second-rounder, and a swap. If an aging Paul George is worth a rising SGA, 5 first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps, can you imagine what a prime Luka Doncic would have fetched to the
1 first-round pick, AD. They value AD this much?
right team? Oh wait, I know. A 31-year-old Anthony Davis and a thank you note.
It's not, I'm telling you, it's great. And they gave away more than just him, but they gave away more players.
It makes no sense. And that brings up reason number 4. The Mavericks were just in the finals last year. We've seen players sign with other teams after a finals run. We've seen players demand trades after a great season. But we have never seen a team willingly cough up a megastar after being just 3 games away from winning a championship. It's unthinkable. Because reason number 5, it's Luka freaking Doncic. You do not trade Luka Doncic. If you were to rank players in the NBA on their trade value, starting with the players who are the most untouchable, non-negotiable, hang up the phone, and down from there, Luka is probably 3rd or 4th on that list. The only 2 players definitively ahead of him are Wemby and Jokic. Now just try to wrap your head around the deal.
Bro, he is more valuable than Jokic. He's younger. Age plays a big part of this shit. He is way more valuable than fucking Jokic.
Team would have to offer in exchange for Nikola Jokic, or what the Bucks would get in return for Giannis. Here's a hint, there isn't one, because they would never trade them away. The deal doesn't exist. Tim McMahon of ESPN reported that Dallas had 2 major concerns in regards of Luka's future with the franchise. The first one being his massive $345 million 5-year extension, which he would have been eligible for this summer, and the second concern being his health and conditioning. In other words, the man was out of shape. So, let me get this straight.
Imagine they traded James Harden for like...
The Dallas Mavericks just traded away the best player of a generation, the future of their franchise, and the man that just got them to the finals on one leg because he put on a few pounds. For fuck's sake, Zion Williamson ate his way into load management, and he has spent the last 6 seasons in and out of rehab, and the Pelicans
Zion Williamson is like an anomaly, bro. He's like a 6'7" basketball player who's buff, and I always see him fumbling a shorty, bro. Every time I see him, he's in the shorty's comments, and it's like, ugh, no. Like, he's trying to, and he be saying some corny ass shit, too. Zion, how would you get in no play, bro? What happened with Mariah Mills? You might have to get her back, bro. Because I seen you in fucking Joy Joyce's motherfucking DMs. She was fucking like an 80-year-old man.
Still sticking by.
And she didn't fuck you, Zion. That's crazy.
Zion didn't deserve
she
that.
dubbed you, but that 80-year-old man, nah, she's fucking him. Like, what the fuck? Wait, what the hell, boy?
Stray. Seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best. But you get the point. We are now over a decade into the process, and the Sixers have yet to move on from Embiid. It's one thing for a franchise player to want out, to sign with another team if they aren't happy and the opportunity presents itself. But for a franchise...
Yo, Luka, yo. What you doing? What you doing if you plan to get somebody? He yelling you at this like this, bro. Are you swinging? Are you crashing out, bro?
Franchise to pull the
he didn't even look
trigger
back.
And get rid of a
you gotta either not look
megastar
back or motherfucking fight him.
His prime, because of constant conditioning issues, is criminal. There's really no precedent or great comparison for a trade like this. Because in the past, even when teams did trade a superstar, there was context behind those trades that at least made it seem justifiable. Either the star was exiting their prime and the team was trying to salvage some value before they inevitably left, or despite how good the star was, the team wasn't finding much postseason success and wanted to go in a different direction. Or the star was bound to leave anyways, made it known, and the team had no leverage, so they were essentially forced into the trade. This deal between the Mavs and the Lakers has none of those elements involved. Luka didn't request a trade, he's 25 years old in his prime, and the Mavericks championship window just opened up. Now, as a Blazers fan, I am painfully aware of how hard it is to get your hands on a
That
true
Rasheed
franchise
Wallace.
player.
Look at that. I was just talking about Rasheed Wallace. Greta Owen.
Painfully aware. In our team's
Brandon
entire
Roy,
55
that photo must hurt.
true franchise player. Painfully aware.
This must hurt, bro.
In our team's entire 55-year existence, we've had 3. The first one got hurt, the second one was incredible, the potential third one got hurt, and the actual third one was also incredible. That's about one superstar every 20 years. What does the lackluster history of my team have to do with this trade? Well, because
He's
the
a
Mavericks
Blazers friend.
should know a thing or two about keeping their hands
Where the fuck is the you're in
on a
Portland?
generational
Portland, Maine, or Portland what?
talent. Because in their franchise's history, they've only had 2 of them, Dirk Nowitzki and Luka Doncic. The first one spent his entire 21-year career in
Okay, wait.
Dallas, facing ups and downs and winning arguably the heaviest and most challenging championship of
That Kyrie Irving.
our
too,
lifetime.
Kyrie doesn't
And the
count as
second
a
one,
superstar
they
had.
traded away for AD in a box of
And now they
scraps
have AD.
after just 6.5 seasons of a promising career.
guess they have
And
4.
as every fan of a non-major market team knows all too well, generational talents only come along once in a generation. The Mavericks aren't some hotspot for superstar talent. They don't get real chances to win it all often. Just 3 trips to the finals in 45 years. One of those trips at the hands of the guy who they just sent packing. They cannot afford to roll the dice and hope for greener pastures like some other teams can. You are not the Lakers. You get a player like Luka and you lock that man in and throw away the key. What are we doing? It could be another 20 years before a player of Luka's caliber puts on a Mavericks jersey. And the team traded him away because he was
Imagine the Luka Doncic, Lakers versus Mavericks revenge game, bro.
mildly out of shape. It makes me
He
sick.
be talking
This is
shit.
coming from a desperate man who's got 18 years left before I see another Dame. Which brings us to their second concern. Again, according to sources, the Mavericks were not keen on giving Luka an extension that would have made him the highest paid player in the league. But if the third best player in the world, who gets better in the playoffs, is a perennial MVP candidate who's hitting his prime, isn't worth paying, then who the hell is? Dallas said that this was a win-now trade, an oxymoron of a statement considering who they just traded and where he just got them last season. But superstars win championships. Superstars also cost a lot of money. And if you're not willing to empty your pockets, how committed are you to actually winning? In what world has being cheap ever won a team a title? It just seems completely counterintuitive to what they're trying to accomplish. Now, the implications of this trade for the Lakers are just as drastic, but for entirely different reasons. For starters, this will be the first time in LeBron's entire career, youth, high school.
Dude, yeah, this makes LeBron the softest nigga of all time, bro. You need a Luka. You're telling me, bro, LeBron didn't know Luka Doncic was getting traded for the fucking... Bro, that nigga got a call as soon as the motherfucker picked up the phone. And he's like, yo, LeBron, tell me got Luka. That nigga knew, bro. That nigga knew. He okayed it. Nah, but LeBron needs so much help, it feels like, bro. Michael Jordan never had Luka Doncic on his team. He had Scottie Pippen, bro. Michael Jordan to go.
NBA, a lifetime of basketball where he won't be the best player on his team, which is already a huge adjustment for him and the team as a whole, but
They're still gonna run
specifically
it
because
around
Luka and
LeBron,
LeBron
right?
essentially do the same exact thing. Oversized on-ball floor generals with
No, but they can like
elite
you can have Braun screen for Luka.
scoring abilities. In fact, they not only have the same skill set, they take on the exact same roles on the court. LeBron has always initiated the offense, even if it meant relegating point guards to other positions. And this usually worked in the past because no one did what LeBron could do nearly as good as he could do it. But now there's a guy who can do what LeBron can do, only better. So that means unless Luka and the Lakers are okay with him getting neutralized, LeBron will have to truly play off ball and within the flow of the offense for the first time in about 2 decades. 2 LeBrons on one team. Sounds great in theory, probably a bit redundant. Which leads me to believe the Lakers are actually playing a longer game with this trade. Sources report that the Mavericks are the ones that approached LA with this trade. And despite the Lakers playing fairly well as of late, I think
because nobody's gonna be like, let me get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Marquis Morris. We'll give you a half-eaten cookie and some motherfucking jizz that I took out this condo. Like,
think they knew their chances of winning another title with the
oh,
LeBron
and
AD
AD.
duo was getting slim. So with the option of trading away key pieces and tripling down on a 40-year-old LeBron to carry them to the promised land, or trade for a megastar that just showed up on their doorstep 5 minutes ago, they couldn't book AD's flight to Dallas quick enough, which makes me think this move was the
That nigga said you need a center. I'm gonna say your ass. They got two good centers in Dallas,
first
man.
step
They got
into
Jerry
the
Lively and another
post-LeBron
nigga.
era in Los Angeles. As we all know, LeBron will more than likely retire within a season or two, and the Lakers needed a new face for their franchise. And they just got it. Inexplicably, miraculously, in the most
What was that, Luka? Is
franchise.
that LA or
And
he
they
throwing
just
us some
got
shit?
it.
I don't know.
Inexplicably, miraculously.
Okay, that's LA. That don't Luka. You better be careful in LA, man. It's different. Oh, you said Dallas. Now this is like a gang song. On God, the nigga look like he throwing it up. The nigga look like he throwing it up, bro. Hey, if a nigga from the hood is looking, he gonna be like, "What the fuck? Where you from?"
Miraculously, in the most Lakers way imaginable. I always wondered what LeBron's final years would look like, how he would go out, who would be around him, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be playing second fiddle to Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey. All in all, it seems like the Mavericks won this trade, if you zoom way in and look at this in an 18-month window. But zoom out and the Lakers are looking around asking themselves how they just pulled off a bank heist. With AD, the Mavericks lineup looks good, possibly a winning formula. But the Lakers got Luka Doncic, and in 20 years, fans will look back and wonder how one of the greatest players of all time in his prime was traded away on a random Saturday night.
Yo, it just be like that. The JFK assassination is the second worst thing that happened in Dallas. Yo. I'm out of here. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Peace, yo.